I did not grow up a middle class child, and I am not a middle class person right now. When I talk about the struggle, I'm talking about what's real. And I know most of the Democrats, liberals, and leftists are out here just living their best life, so much so that they run up to our comment sections and try to beat us with bootstraps. I did not grow up a middle class kid. And even though I keep reaching for it and reaching for it, it did not come from my kids either. And I'm still reaching for it, and I'm still reaching for it. I can't seem to grasp it. And I will make no apologies for feeling like my voice is at least worth something, even if my pockets ain't. Even if I don't own anything, I own this. And I am going to use it, whether they like it or not. And nobody has to pay me for it. All those people in my comment section, Trump is paying you, white supremacists paying you. I got $15.37 in my bank account right now. And I'm hungry. Nobody is paying me to speak what is real. It is real for me. Don't tell me to get an education. I got it. Don't tell me to get a better job. My job is pretty good. I make pretty good money. I cannot afford this rent. I cannot afford to get back and forth and pay for groceries and everything else. I can't. And even though you on the left and everybody else seems to be having parties at Obama's and Diddy's house with Oprah and the rest of the celebrities, a lot of us over here don't have that privilege. I would appreciate it if y'all didn't come and just rub it in. You look poor. I am poor. You need a better job. I need 2 jobs. Either you help or you keep your highfalutin Democrat business to yourself. I don't think y'all really understand. Clearly, y'all in a whole nother world. Y'all in a whole nother world. Y'all do not understand what's going on out here. But this supply chain is about to be even more jacked up for all those who are looking and watching. Be prepared.
And you know what's sad is that all these celebrities, that are endorsing Kamala Harris, like Beyonce and Oprah, and what's this person's name? I forgot her name. Let me look it up real quick. What's her name? She's a famous singer. Uh, Taylor Swift. They they are all endorsing Kamala, but it seems like people forget all these people are rich, so they are not going through the struggles that most of the Americans and average American is going through since these idiots actually went into the administration. So people like, yeah, okay, so Oprah is endorsing Kamala. Yeah, Oprah doesn't have any money problems. Oprah doesn't have any problem with the prices of the grocery store. She's a millionaire, billionaire. Taylor Swift, she has no money problems. She's not in debt. She doesn't have any credit card debt. If she does, it's because she wants to. Beyonce, you really think Beyonce is struggling? They don't know what the average American is going through. Like, look at this lady. She said herself she makes good money, but she can afford with all the bills because of inflation. And why inflation? Because of how everything, all the costs has gone up, mainly because of the strain the Biden-Harris administration has put on the economy with this migrant crisis. Like, I don't have anything against migrants as long as it's done in the proper process. Like, she needs help. She could use some EBT. I'm pretty sure she doesn't qualify for BT, even though she's struggling. She doesn't qualify for BT. She doesn't qualify for a free cell phone. She doesn't qualify for free money. She doesn't qualify for free housing. And she's been paying taxes, I'm pretty sure, for her entire adult life. That's the situation we're living in today. Everything is high, prices are high. We are working more than before because inflation is it's just a struggle. But don't give up. Can't give up. You just gotta put your hustle hat on and work. It'll work out. We just need to unite and kick these people out of the administration. That's basically what we need. That's what we need. We need a new administration that actually knows what they are doing and wants to help Americans first. We need an administration that would actually help our veterans, homeless veterans, struggling seniors. What about all those people in Florida and North Carolina or South Carolina that lost their homes? Basically lost everything they had. Everything they had, lost it. Florida has a state insured company. They have no money to help people build their houses back. Why doesn't the government help them out? Instead of taking all these funds to fund the migrant crisis and help these people that just got here, why don't you just help the people who have been paying taxes their entire life and lost their houses to a disaster they have no control over? Why don't you just help them first? I'm not saying, okay, stop whatever you're doing at the border, which you should, because it's just messing up our economy. He has been messing up, fucking up our economy. But why don't you just help these people that lost everything first? Hmm? Then after you help those people that lost their houses, lost everything they had in a hurricane, then why don't you help the homeless veterans that fought for our country, that can't get decent health care? Why don't you help them after, right? And then help the homeless veteran also. Why don't you use some of those resources you're using to give free housing to all those migrants that are coming over the border and that you're flying in? Why don't you take half of that budget for the homeless veterans we have? That homeless epidemic we have in California, and Texas, Illinois. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? I just don't understand. I really don't understand. How can, it's like you have a family and then you have neighbors who you are friend with. Your family is starving and you finally get some food and you give it to your neighbors first because they're starving also. But you're gonna let your family starve. How does that make any sense? Does that really make any sense? Will you let your people starve first and feed the outsiders before you feed your people? Would you help outsiders first before you help the people in your household? Makes no sense. Come on. Democrats, they don't know what they're doing. They didn't know what were they doing since they got into the administration 4 years ago. Now they want to start helping because election is in a week. Why didn't they make those changes 2 years ago? 2022, 2023. No. You let your people struggle all the way to the end. Might as well let them drown. You let them go so far, right? You let this shit show get this far. Don't come and act like you care now. You didn't care before, right? Just like this shit doesn't affect the celebrities that are endorsing Kamala. All this crime, all this inflation, all this illegal border crisis doesn't affect Beyonce, doesn't affect Taylor Swift, doesn't affect Oprah. You know who doesn't who else it doesn't affect? Kamala and Biden. It doesn't affect them. They don't give a shit. They've been lying to us for 3.5 years. They've been lying to us. 3.5 years they've been lying to us and making shit worse. Oh, we're making the border stronger. The border system doesn't work. It's broken. Or we try to stop migration. They've been flying legal migrants since 2022 on our tax dollars. We're gonna work on the inflation. Inflation is fucked up. Look at this poor lady, what she said. Nothing makes sense. So what do you need to do? What do we need to do? We need to do what's best for our family and our people. We need to support the person that's gonna help our people first. And that's my opinion. That's my point of view. If you disagree or agree with me, you can drop it in the comments. Let me know. Please share this video, like it, subscribe to support the channel. You can also watch my other videos. They're gonna be here and here. And again, have a blessed and exclusive day. Peace.